In the words of Vince Lombardi, an American football coach, there's no such thing as perfection, but in striving for perfection, we can achieve excellence.
To our dynamic and hardworking Principal Dr. Teresita A. Torico Melitar, to the department heads, teachers, and staff, stakeholders, and students. Good day and welcome to the Paz National High School Virtual Flag Ceremony, sponsored by the Grade 10 Council.
To begin with our virtual flag ceremony, may I request everyone to please stand up and join us in the singing of Philippine National Anthem, to be followed by a doxology entitled In Christ Alone, the singing of Iloilo City Hymn in the school hymn.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, helas ng sinangalan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingin, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pangaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang islang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magdidinig. Luman ang araw ng walhaging pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
In Christ alone, my hope is found. He is my light, my strength, my song. This cornerstone, this solid ground, firm through the fiercest drought and storm. What heights of love, what depths of peace, when fears are still, when striving cease. Comforter, my all and all, here in the love of Christ I stand. In Christ alone, who took on flesh, fullness of God in helpless babe. This gift of love and righteousness, scorned by the ones He came to save. Till on the cross, as Jesus died, the wrath of God was satisfied. For every sin on Him was laid. Here in the death of Christ I live. Body lay, light of the world by darkness slain, then bursting forth in glorious day, up from the grave He rose again. And as He stands in victory, sin's curse has lost its grip on me. For I am His and He is mine, bought with the precious blood of Christ. No guilt in life, no fear in death. This is the power of Christ in me. From life's first cry to final breath, Jesus commands my destiny. And no power of hell, no scheme of man can ever pluck me from His hand till He returns or calls me home. Here in the power of Christ I'll stand, and no power of hell, no scheme of man can ever pluck me from His hand till He returns or calls me home. Here in the power of Christ I'll stand.
Tuloy
this point to show our loyalty and love to our country. Let us join Ian Severe B. Trempo of Grade 10 Emerald as he leads the panunumpa sa Watawat ng Pilipinas, and Danica Sico Batanga of Grade 10 Diamond for the Panatang Makabayan.
Itaas po ng inyong kanang kamay at sumunod sa akin sa pagbigkas ng panunumpa sa Watawat ng Pilipinas. Ako ay Pilipino, buong katapatang nanunumpa sa Watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang kanyang sinasagisag, na maidangal katarungan at kalayaan na ipinagkikilos ng sabayan ng makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan at makabansa.
Pagitaas po ng inyong kanang kamay at sumunod sa akin ng sabay-sabay sa pagbigkas ng Panatang Makabayan. Iniibig ko ang Pilipinas, aking lupang sinirangan, tahanan ng aking dais. Tinututuko ko at tinutulungan maging malakas, masipag at manangal. Dahil mahal ko ang Pilipinas, tiringgin ko ang payo ng aking mga magulang, susundin ko ang tuntunin ng paaralan. Tutuparin ko ang tungkulin ng isang mamayang makabayan, naglilingkod, nag-aaral at nananalangin ng buong katapatan, iaalay ko ang aking buhay pangarap pagsisikap sa bansang Pilipinas.
Government employees are committed to the highest degree of integrity. They are dedicated to deliver the best service to the citizens of the Philippines as much as possible. Let us all have Mr. John Christopher N. Vergara, Grade 10 Araling Panlipunang Teacher in leading his fellow faculty and staff for the panunumpaan ng kabanhin ng gobyerno.
Sa aking mga kapwa-kawani ng gobyerno, pakitaas ng inyong kanang kamay at bigkasin natin ang panunumpa ng kawani ng gobyerno. Ako ay kawani ng gobyerno. Tungkulin ko ang maglingkod ng tapat at mahusay. Dahil dito, ako ay papasok ng maaga at magtatrabaho ng lampas sa takdang oras kung kinakailangan. Magsisilbi ako ng magalang at mabilis sa lahat ng nangangailangan. Pangangalagaan ko ang mga gamit, kasangkapan at iba pang pag-aari ng pamahalaan. Magiging pantay at makatarungan ang pakikitungo ko sa lumalapit sa aming tanggapan. Magsasalita ako laban sa katiwalian at pagsasamantala. Hindi ko gagamitin ang aking panunungkulan sa sarili kong kapakanan. Hindi ako hihingi o tatanggap ng suhol. Sisikapin kong madagdagan ang aking talino at kakayahan upang ang antas ng paglingkod ko sa bayan ay patuloy na mapataas. Sapagkat ako ay kawani ng gobyerno at tungkulin ko na maglingkod ng tapat at mahusay sa bayan ko at panahong ito. Ako at ang aking kapwa-kawani ay kailangang tungo sa maunlad, masagana at mapayapang Pilipinas. Sa harap ninyong lahat, ako ay taus-pusong nanunumpa.
At this juncture, let's leave Mrs. Maria Tisano, member of the Board of Discipline, for an important message.
Good day, everyone. Today, I will be having a short talk on a current pressing concern here in our school today. Bullying. According to Debit Order Number 40, Series 2012, bullying or peer abuse is defined a willful aggressive behavior that is directed towards a particular victim who may be outnumbered, younger, weak, with disability, less confident, or otherwise vulnerable. Or sa Tagalog, bullying is pang-aapi or panglupig. So more particularly, bullying is committed when a student commits an act or a series of acts directed towards another student, or a series of single acts directed towards several students in a school setting or a place of learning, which results in physical and mental abuse, harassment, intimidation, or humiliation. So ano ba na ang mga nagkakalain-lain nga pamaagi sa pangbubuli or bullying? So first, we have here threats or pangpamahog, to inflict a wrong upon the person, honor, or property of the person or on his or her family. Then, another, we have stalking or pagsunod-sunod kung diin magkagto, personal or sa social media. Ginastalk ang social media. So, constantly following or pursuing a person in his or her daily activities which unwanted and obsessive attention. Then we have also taking of property or pagpanguha sang gamit nga hindi imo. Public humiliation or pagpakahuya sa publiko. Public and malicious imputation of a crime or of a vice or defect, whether real or imaginary, or any act, omission, condition, status, or circumstance tending to cause dishonor, discredit, or expose a person to contempt. Then we have also deliberate destruction or defacement of or damage to the child's property, pangpaguba sang gamit sang iban. Then ari, so amo ni ang pinakadamo nga case naton diri subong sa school, physical violence or pagpanakit, committed upon a student which may or may not result to harm or injury, with or without the aid of a weapon. Such violence may be in the form of mauling, okay, paghambata mauling, amo ning ginapulihan, gapanakit, gabi nga pagpanakit, then hitting, pangpanghampak, punching, pampanumbag, or kicking, panipa, throwing things or ginahabuyan mo sa mga bagay, ang isa ka estudyante, or pinching, pagpangusi, spanking or pangpantampa, or other similar acts. Then we have also demanding or requiring sexual or monetary favors. So this is a form of harassment na, or exacting money or extortion or property from a pupil or student. And the last we have restraining the liberty and freedom of a pupil or student. So restraining meaning it is okay, pamalabag sa kahilwayan sang isa ka estudyante. So section 12, so this is now the procedures in handling bullying incidents in school. So ano gani hambal to natin about bullying? So ini ang pangpalupig or pang-aapi sa iban nga mga estudyante. So, upon the filing of a complaint or upon notice by a school personnel or official of any bullying or peer abuse incident, the same should be immediately reported to the school head or our principal, who shall inform the parents or guardian of the victim and the offending child in a meeting called for the purpose. So, the victim and the offending child should be referred to the Child Protection Committee for counseling and other interventions. So the penalty of reprimand, if warranted, may be imposed by the school head in the presence of the parents or guardians. So if bullying is committed for a second or subsequent time after the offending child has received counseling or other intervention, so sige-sige man gihapon ang iya nga pambuli, so penalty of suspension for not more than 1 week may be imposed by the school head. Then during the period of suspension, the offending child and the parents or guardians may be required to attend further seminars and counseling. Then the school head shall likewise ensure that the appropriate interventions, counseling, and other services are provided for the victim or victims of bullying. So bullying that results, if in case in serious physical injuries or death, if the bullying or peer abuse resulted in serious physical injuries, or such mapatay gid be ang ginbully. So whenever appropriate, the case should be dealt with in accordance with the provision of Republic Act 9344 or the Juvenile Justice and Welfare Act of 2006 and its implementing rules and regulations. So procedure in all cases, the possible penalty on the offending child is suspension, exclusion, or expulsion. The following minimum requirements shall be complied with. So the child, first, the child and the parents or guardians must be informed of the complaint in writing. Second, the child shall be given the opportunity to answer the complaint in writing with the assistance of the parents or guardian. Third, the decision of the school head must be in writing, stating the facts and the reason for the decision. And then we have the decision of the school head may be appealed as provided in existing rules of the department. So according to Philippine Institute of Development Studies, or the PISA, the estimation results show that bullying is consistently negatively correlated with test scores across all subjects as math, science, and reading. The 2018 round of the Program for International Student Assessment, or the PISA, noted that 65% of students in the Philippines reported being bullied at least a few times in a month compared to 23% on average across OECD countries or Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development. So according to Senator Win Gatchalian, our chairperson for Senate Committee on Basic Education. So now the Philippines is the most problematic in the world for bullying among over 70 countries. And it has 17.5 million students have been bullied across the Philippines as confirmed by the Child Protection Network Foundation, or the CPNF. So, please be reminded of this. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. So no one heals himself by wounding another. And he who knows others is wise, and he who knows himself is enlightened. So we are one Lapazanian. So together we will stop bullying. Let's make La Paz National High School a bully-free school. So again, stop bullying. So thank you and God bless us all.
We, as humans, always dream of fame, success, and growth. We struggle in our lives to be in our highest potentials. We struggle to achieve growth and excellence on personal, professional, and academic level. Most of us want excellence, but are we ready to strive for it? To achieve excellence, we should put it as our priority and achieve it by always striving to do better.
People are not born with excellence. We cultivate it over a period of time through hard work and perseverance. For excellence differentiates extraordinary people from ordinary ones. To show us what the value of excellence is, let us watch this short video entitled Ode to Excellence.
They say that the probability of being born is 1 in 400 trillion. I'm a living, breathing miracle. Every second here on earth is a gift, and I'll never let it slip away. Each day that I'm alive, I will be better than I was the day before. When life gets hard, I will work harder. I don't make excuses. I face my challenges head on and I conquer them. I refuse to be average, and though the world may try to keep me down, I will prevail. The faith I have in myself exceeds all else. I will never be outworked, out-hustled, or outsmarted. If you run 6 miles, I will run 7. If you lift 200 pounds, I will lift 250. I will win or I will die. That is who I am. I have never come across an obstacle that is insurmountable. The world does not provide barriers, it provides unlimited opportunity. If I get knocked down, I will get back up, and I will be better because of it. Telling me something can't be done only further ignites my desire to succeed. I know that the road less traveled is difficult, but diverting from it was never an option. The only person responsible for my success is me. In my final moments, looking back on my life, I will have no regrets. I will have left no stone unturned. The sacrifices made, the blood, sweat, and tears, the countless hours put into my craft will not have been in vain. This is what makes a champion. This is who I am.
As we reach the conclusion of today's flag ceremony, it is important for us to continue our day with energy, passion, and enthusiasm. With that, let us all stretch our bodies and dance to the groove of Galaw Pilipinas.
After which, let us all join in the singing of the Paz National High School marching song entitled We Are One Lapazenians.
These are your masters of the ceremony, John Edward Isidor P. Ermita,
And Aloha Venice B. Operio once again saying, Good day and God bless everyone.
Blood!